असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मामृतं गमय.
असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मामृतं गमय. Sahanavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviyam Karavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavai. Shanti. Asato ma sadgamaya tamaso ma jyotirgamaya mrityo ma mritangamaya. Shanti. Good morning. Braving rain, you all could come on time. Great is your determination. The rain that relieves the pain from farmer's brain. Rain that relieves the pain from farmer's brain. Farmers actually have been desperately waiting for rain of this kind. This is the kind of rain that they need, which gently soaks the soil, slowly and gently soaks the soil. Though it puts us city dwellers to a little inconvenience, welcome the rain. And also it reduces the demand on power to the tune of few thousand watts, Discoms are struggling actually to pull in the extra power required to meet the demand. Suddenly, because of late rains, farmers started using their agricultural pump sets, 5 HP, 6 HP, 7 HP motors. Huge demand for power. So all the Discoms are under a lot of pressure, to pull in the extra energy requirements through the central, grid. State government, I heard, purchased 250 crore worth of power in the last 2 days or 3 days, just before the rains, per day. So, varsham valla anni advantages unnai. So, today also I'm not going to take up any quote from the prayer book. The story of marriage, part 2, episode 2. Multiple episodes I can tell you, but I will stop here. Marriage is basically a kind of tapas, penance. One individual committed to one individual, one man committed to one woman committed to one man for life. It's purity, it's practice of purity. You are practicing self-control. In Quran, it is said, Prophet Muhammad says that he is practicing celibacy. One individual committed to one individual for life is practicing self-control. Western societies, basically, they don't understand the importance of purity and self-control. Because those nations are not that spiritually oriented. And there, actually, it is licentiousness and sensuousness, if you ask me. See, we all know that giving freedom to mind is no freedom. It's slavery, sense slavery. This is in the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, actually, Jahi Shatrum Mahabaho. First you control Indriya, senses, O Arjuna, he says. Niyamya, Indriyanyadav Niyamya Bharatarshabha. First by controlling your senses. Jahishatru Mahabaho Kamarupam Durasadam. Conquer this enemy in the form of desire. Then you are a hero, then you are a yogi, then you will become dear to the Lord, then you will have the grace of the Lord. So the Western societies, they don't understand. They understand what this body, the senses, life of senses, and indulge as much as you can in life. Enjoy as much as possible. Sense gratification is the sole objective of those civilizations. That's why all religions are born only in Eastern societies, whether it is Islam or Christianity or Judaism, or Buddhism or Jainism or Hinduism. All these religions are only, not single religion actually, originated in the West. All religions actually originated only in the East. So, unbridled indulgence, no control over the senses. They think that is freedom. So, whatever you feel like doing, you do it. Okay? Following instincts and actually going for this sense gratification to that degree is an affront to human dignity. We all understand in Eastern societies through self-control. By controlling the mind, actually, you will become great. Not by giving free rein to the mind. Manasuku swechanichi, paggalu lekunda dani vadileste, it will ruin you. It is by controlling the mind, by conquering the mind, that you will become great. So only in the East we understand, whether it is prayer or meditation or selfless service or whatever you do, the repetition of God's name, all these things are only to help us to conquer the mind, to help us conquer the Satan in us, to help us conquer the Maya. We are all battling with Satan, battling with Maya, basically. So we know that why to conquer this Maya, then beyond lies the truth. We infer that, we understand this. That's the reason we have to practice self-control. As to help individuals practice self-controls, our Rishis have instituted this beautiful institution called marriage. Today we want to become free like the West, but that is suicidal. Valalaga svechaga undaలని anukuntunnam, but that is not svecha. Only in the East we understand, and I already told you, true freedom actually comes through great discipline. Only చాలా discipline practice చేసినప్పుడు నిజమైన స్వాతంత్రం వస్తుంది, true freedom. But that is painful for us. Okay, let us not go for this kind of freedom. Let us give free rein to the mind. Manasu ఏది తెస్తే అది చేద్దాం. So, but that is actually slavery to the senses. So, mind should never be relied upon. Mind is always our enemy in that way. So, our scriptures, our religious teachers, our rishis, our mystics, our messengers of God, our prophets have asked us to control the self, to regulate yourself, to lead a restrained, moral and disciplined life. Through such discipline, actually, you will attain to the truth. The West is diametrically opposite to it. And today they want to learn the spiritual culture from India and from other Eastern societies. While they are actually want to learn, inclined to learn this spiritual culture, because the societies are not doing great. For example, America, which is the most affluent nation in the world, I tell this again and again, if you just look at the society, it's not doing great. You just see the addictions that, the quantum of anti-psychedelic drugs that they consume just to keep themselves sane is too huge. The society is in a deep kill, hot water, if you ask. So, wealth alone actually will not solve the problem of life. కేవలం సంపద ఉంటే సరిపోతుంది అనుకుంటే అది కుదరదని మనకు అక్కడ నిరూపిస్తున్నాడు. Wealth alone is not sufficient. You need something else. You need spiritual culture for human societies to thrive, to flourish, and to evolve. We have that in plenty, but that is not taught here extensively in this country. Today we are trying to imitate them. You can take technology from them, but not culture. Swami Vivekananda warns us again and again. Khalil Gibran said, today the biggest problem why this marital discord is on the rise is expectations. As I told you, you are not supposed to enter into wedlock with any kind of expectation. Okay? ఏమి ఎక్స్పెక్టేషన్స్ లేకుండా వివాహ బంధంలో కడుగు పెట్టాలి. పెట్టిన తర్వాత, can I love this individual who has come into my life unconditionally without expecting anything in return? Then you make an experiment. Through such kind of self-sacrifice, for that actually you have to set aside your individuality. I told you already, you will attain to the truth. Today our problem is, We are not able to draw the line that separates necessities from luxuries. Because so much of luxury is available, money has become so important. You look upon every individual as a person who would bring money, who would make money. ఈ రిలేషన్షిప్స్ ఎందుకు ఇంత మనకి కంటామినేట్ అయ్యి, ఎందుకు ఇంత వీక్ అయిపోయి, ఇంత మెటీరియలిజం రాబట్టి, బికాస్ ఆఫ్ దిస్ టూ మచ్ ఆఫ్ మెటీరియలిజం దట్ యూ బ్రాట్ ఇట్ అవర్ సిస్టమ్. ఇట్స్ ఓకే, హ్యూమన్ బీయింగ్స్, దట్ లవ్ బిట్వీన్ హ్యూమన్ బీయింగ్స్ యాక్చువల్లీ as it diminishes, dwindling fast. ఈ కమర్షియల్ రిలేషన్షిప్స్ అయిపోయినాయి. సి టుడే దే సే దట్ లవ్ ఆఫ్ మదర్ ఈజ్ అన్కండిషనల్ లవ్, గాడ్స్ లవ్, totally unselfish love. But even that love also is contaminated. See the power of Kali Yuga. The Kali's influence is so powerful. Mother actually loves all children equally. But today if you just see, mother's love also has become a little contaminated, it appears. If the child actually is performing well, through the child actually they have acquired some good name in the society. Mother loves that child more than the other child who is not doing that good. అక్కడ కూడా వరకు వెళ్ళిపోయింది ఇప్పుడు. Somebody who performs well, he or she becomes very dear to the mother. But mother is supposed to love all children equally. Rather, her love should be more for the weakest of the child. ఎవరైతే సరిగ్గా చేయట్లేదో, బిడ్డ సరిగ్గా ఉండలేదో ఆ బిడ్డ మీద ఎక్కువ ప్రేమ ఉండాలి. కానీ ఈ రోజుల్లో అది తగ్గిపోతుంది అంటున్నా యాక్చువల్గా. బట్ ఆఫ్ కోర్స్ ఇట్స్ స్టిల్ దేర్. మదర్స్ లవ్ ఇస్ మోర్ ఆర్ లెస్ అన్కండిషనల్ లైక్ గాడ్స్ లవ్. దట్స్ వై యాక్చువల్లీ మదర్ వీ కన్సిడర్ యాజ్ emblem of the divine here in our culture, society. So the thing is, relationships have become a little weak, and this love actually is, is not there. It's not existing much to the quantum that it is supposed to be there, because of this materialistic attitude towards everything. So we have created such a giant economic engine. We all have become cogs to support that engine. ప్రపంచం అంతా ఇప్పుడు ధన ప్రాధాన్యంతో నడుస్తుంది. Money. Why? I need luxuries. I want luxuries. Because you want luxuries, you want money. So whichever person comes towards life, will that bring money, person will bring money? That only we are looking at. So if by the marriage, husband looks whether wife can bring more money to me, and wife also thinks husband can earn more money for me, so the relationships have become contaminated. That love that is supposed to exist between two of them actually automatically vanishes. So we need to actually understand that what is necessity, what is luxury. Khalil Gibran, I am saying, Khalil Gibran said, he who can draw the line that separates a necessity from a luxury is really touching the hem of the garment of God. ఆ వ్యక్తి ఎవరైతే నెసెసిటీ, ఇది అవసరము, ఇది విలాసము, కరెక్ట్గా ఆ మధ్యలో ఏదైతే లైన్ ఉందో ఆ లైన్ క్లియర్గా డ్రా చేయగలిగిన వ్యక్తి భగవంతుడి దగ్గరలో ఉన్నాడు అంటాడు ఆయన. ఇది వెరీలీ టచింగ్ ద హెమ్ ఆఫ్ ది గార్మెంట్ ఆఫ్ గాడ్. భగవంతుడి యొక్క వస్త్రాన్ని ఆయన టచ్ చేస్తున్నట్టే భగవంతుడికి అయితే దగ్గరగా ఉన్నాడని. సో మోస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ద టైమ్స్ వి లుక్ ఎట్ అవర్ సొసైటీ, వి అనలైజ్, we actually are going for luxuries, and so for that we need more money. For that actually we look at people, whether the individuals who are there around me in my life, will they help me, will they bring me more money? But if you reduce those bonds, then you will have more love in your heart. Okay, through contentment and through simple life we can actually radiate more love. That's how our societies traditionally have been a very simple society, but today we are importing this western materialism, so the need for money has increased, and then automatically relationships are getting broken down fast. Thank you. Have a nice day. All the best for your class test.